What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's show. Now, this is gonna be a particularly exciting episode for myself. I don't know about you guys, hopefully you enjoyed as well. Although I am a fashion photographer and I typically work with human beings as talent, my origins actually, I had a big interest in National Geographic style, documental style, working with animals. I started photography shooting little ducks and animals and insects and flowers. Just in your own backyard. I do think having a tabletop studio and having the ability to play with the light and kind of bring everything down to a smaller scale, you can take that and apply it to how you light, your human subjects and your studio work. So let's just get right in. We're gonna take a step outside just to start using the lens for the first time, just on the field, get a nice feel for it, but then bring everything back inside and go from there. One thing you might notice while using this lens is its shallow depth of field. When it comes to focusing, usually it would be best to just use the focusing ring on the subject, but in this case, because of the shallow depth of field, if you get out of that focus range, it will easily get blurry and kind of shaky. It's best sometimes to just set the focus and then just kind of maybe inch back and forth until you get in that sweet spot and just kind of hold it there if possible. I wanted to go out in the field and take the lens for a test spin. Because this is really like only my second time using it after the morning that I purchased it, and I also wanted to go outside and pick up maybe a variety of leaves or whatever it may be that I could bring back into the tabletop studio and kind of get creative with, really try to manipulate the lighting, see what we could create, and just kind of like turn up the level into something much more, aesthetically pleasing, a much more enriching image or set of images, and see what we could do in that sense. By the way, hold fast until the end because I'm really stoked to show you guys the final images that I got out of this, especially the studio ones. I read somewhere on some forum or something that these Kenko extension tubes are great for getting much closer to your subject. Like, we have like a bouncing around insect, it'll be really helpful from what I heard. I was having trouble putting them on at first, but then I figured out just holding down the button, it is what it is, rookie mistake. But we got it right.
Sometimes not knowing doesn't mean you're a rookie or any of that. Just gotta figure things out, problem solve. No matter how you do it, it can be in your method, whatever, but if you get it done that way, then that is the best way to do it.
Honestly, I didn't see much difference using the Kenko tubes. Maybe I just didn't notice, but they cost around like $127 or so on Amazon. putting together these like art pieces, I guess, or installations, it semi feels like that I'm putting together with the flowers I picked up outside and the leaves, and kind of arranging them in a, you know, in a way where they go cohesively, and you know, and then turning that into a larger kind of installation with the different backgrounds and the four different pieces. Like I really had a lot of fun with this. More than I suspected. Actually, I take it back. I guess I was looking forward to it. But I mean, part of me wished I could just, you know, like hold the mold of the pieces and just have those be little sculptures or something. I might have mentioned this, I might have not. So this 100mm Canon macro lens has a set of 3 switches on the side. One of them is the IS, which is the image stabilizer. Another one is a manual autofocus, and the third one, which is the one you may be most unfamiliarized with, is the one that has a few different numbers on it. And that essentially it is like, for example, it has one side that's 0.5 millimeters, which means if you put it on that, it'll stay within that range. Or you can put it on in the middle one, which is like 0.3, or you can put it on full to infinity, which means it has the full range of focus of the lens. Some people actually use old FD mount lens, 50mm converter sets, and screw them onto the front and flip them around. I'm not sure if I explained that well for you guys or if you understand what I'm saying, but if you look that up, that is a cheap alternative to getting a macro lens. But by the way, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said before, I committed to start putting up a new episode of quality content that I want to bring to you guys' table every Sunday on YouTube. Hope you guys are enjoying them. Please feel free to leave, you know, recommendations, what you want to know more about, any of that. This is for you guys, and I want to bring the insight. I want to bring the valuable and more insightful content to you.